Hey everyone, it's the Gig Guy, London, and I want to talk about driving around a full-time job. I know I did a video on it before, but I've had a few other people raising a few questions, so I'm just going to go through a few points just to clarify. If you plan, oh my god, wait, turn that off. If you plan on driving around a full-time job, it is feasible. Yes, it is feasible. But there are lots of variables to consider. Number one is your private life. Do you have a family? Do you have children? Do you have a partner? If so, I mean, you're going to be working 2 jobs. So, is it going to be feasible for you to be spending that much time away from your family? Will they be understanding? Or is it going to break up your marriage or your relationship? Yeah? One consideration, yeah? I mean, this is work, but you've got to live as well, all right? So how much time can you commit to driving for Uber in your free time? Bearing in mind you're going to have certain monthly overheads that you didn't have before that you're going to have to hit before you start making any profit, yeah? So you're going to have to do a certain amount of free hours to cover your overheads before you start drawing a profit, okay? Leads me on to my next point, is your monthly running costs, yeah? So be it you're renting a vehicle or you are purchasing the vehicle to use on the Uber platform or any other private hire platform, it's going to come at a cost. So you need to look at the costs. You've seen through my other videos the potential earnings, so it's just the amount of time that it takes for you to meet your monthly overheads before you start drawing a profit, etc, etc. Another thing, are you going to buy or are you going to rent? I'm going to go into more detail about buying or renting in another video, but these are considerations. Buying a vehicle in the long run will work out significantly, yeah, cheaper than renting a vehicle, and you've got some sort of investment there. Obviously vehicles depreciate, but at the end of the 5-year term or whatever it is that you've taken a loan out to pay for the vehicle, you still got some sort of collateral left in the vehicle, even if it's a little bit, to part exchange it for a new vehicle, yeah? But we'll break that down in my next video. Next one, and I think this is really important as well, where do you live? Yeah, obviously some drivers live in prime locations, and as soon as they turn their app on, away they go, yeah? They're going to be off making good money. Other drivers have to travel into busy locations to start their day, so their first half an hour might be quite dead, yeah, unless they're lucky. Obviously people everywhere have got Uber, but I mean, depends on what area you are. It's significantly going to benefit you in the long run if you're in a prime location. Yeah, I think I just covered that point anyway, but yeah, location. Also, if you have a full-time job, you based in one location, do you leave your car at home and commute to work on the bus and the train, or do you cycle to work or whatever? I personally drive to my place of work, so when I finish I've got the opportunity to jump in my car, turn the app on, and away I go. If on the other hand you finish work and then you've got to do an hour commute home or whatever, and then you've got to jump in your car, you've got to see if that's going to be viable, if that's really going to work for you, you know? And last one, are you fit to drive? You know, everyone can drive, you know, if you've got a license obviously, but are you fit to drive? You're not going to be one of those people who's going to drive for 2 hours and like, boy, I'm so tired, I need to go to sleep, you know? Because it's not easy, yeah? You might see me out here telling you I've done like £100 in 5 hours. However, when I first started, I couldn't drive for 5 hours. I'd do 2 hours or 3 hours, and that was my lot, you know? I mean, even with coffee or whatever, it wasn't really working out for me, you know? I mean, you can see I'm in McDonald's with my double espresso, you know? Only thing I really get from McDonald's. Lovely, keeps me going. But are you going to be able to keep yourself going? You know, sitting in a car, I mean, and everything's automatic, you can get a bit tired. So you just need to be alert and have your wits about you and know your limits for how much you can drive safely, not only for you but for your passengers and for other road users and pedestrians. So driving around a full-time job, these are the considerations, these are the main considerations. You're going to work the weekends, and if you are going to work the weekends and maybe after work, where's your free time? You know, if you're saving for something and you've got a 6-month plan or whatever, so be it. But I mean, if you're going to make this a part of your life, you need to think carefully about what you do, you know, because once you've got those extra overheads for the vehicle and in insurance if you're buying, or if you're renting and you have to come up with this rental income on a weekly basis, then that's your time, you know. I mean, if you don't like it, you've shot yourself in the foot because you've got a contract. Be it you've got a rental contract, or be it you've got a hire purchase contract, or you've got a loan that you've taken out to secure the vehicle plus insurance. So you've got to meet those overheads anyway, so you're going to have to go out and work. Yeah, so think about it very carefully. My advice, although some may dispute it, is to rent a vehicle. Some rental companies do it for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Yeah, so rent a vehicle, try it out, see if it's going to work for you. Yeah, and see your potential. You've seen my potential, see your potential in your area around your full-time circumstances and your family life and your private life, etc, etc. Yeah, so see if it works for you before you commit to going any longer or purchasing a car for the specific purpose of Uber. I mean, see if it works for you. If you've got any questions, any comments, leave them below. I'll answer them in another video shortly. I'll compile the questions and I'll make another video to follow on from this. Yeah, leave your comments below. Any suggestions, any points you think I've missed, if you're an Uber driver, that may be helpful. Leave your comments below and I'll include that in a video in a few weeks' time. This is the Gig Guy, London, with my coffee at MacD's. Not promoting it, but it's good coffee. And I'm signing out. Peace.